Yeah, it's your boy Gangsta GAZILLION again. Street Prophet, aka Peru, he who transforms. Born as Tidarian, as you know. Rodriguez, that's Rod, R-I-C-U-S, not Rodriguez, Rodriguez. Harvard Jr., shout out to my pops. Shout out to my OG too. And to the ancestors, all that good stuff. You know. But I'm here again with these gangster confessions. And first thing I want to tell you is this is strictly for entertainment. Secondly, I don't want you to get this twisted. You know, don't get these gangster confessions twisted. Cause you know, I wrote a book called Street Sense, Money, Mind, and Muscle, a book on objective thinking, redefining what it means to be gangster and truly defining what it means to be real. So when I say gangster, it ain't your normal understanding of what a gangster is. You know, so don't disrespect the death of my character. Don't disrespect the death of my G. Just because this is what you're hearing right now. It's more to come. This is a journey. Just take it with me. But I'm here to give you this story, because we're going to start off with that, what we know is gangster. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here to tell you a story about, you know, first time I sold some crack. I was about 7, 8 years old. I don't remember exactly, 3rd, 4th grade, something like that. I was living in the Palms, you know, Mercer Drive, where there ain't no Mercer. And my uncle had just taught me how to catch the football with my hands, not with my body. My Uncle Dennis, one time, uncle. So he say, you know, get the ball, throw it in the air, twist it like this here. You know, keep your eyes on it, catch it with my hands. So doing that practice right there, that's how I got my hands. You know, I got good hands. You know, I'm still athletic, all that good stuff. But you know, so I'm walking. I'm coming back to the house. And cause I think we lived in the 3rd driveway. I know it's the 2nd from the back on the right side in the pump. So I'm coming back upstairs. I don't remember the apartment number or whatever, but I'm coming back, twisting the ball in the air. Next thing you know, I see my older cousin, you know, my female cousin. I ain't gonna say her name right now because I don't know if she want me to put her business out there like that though. I find out when I make this video and call and find out. But anyway, I see her out there. She probably about 13 at the time, maybe. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, somewhere around there. And I see this dude talking to her, you know, and he older than her too. He about 17. All I know is that at that age and what we were doing around there in the project, every time I'm with the girls here, we trying to hunt. So I don't know what his plans is, but I'm finna interrupt that. So I go run over there. You know, I don't care. He older than me, bigger than me. We finna stop this. I'm finna hate. All right? So I run over there, and she may not even know that. I don't even know if she remember this story, but she don't know that was on my mind. That she ain't finna go bust around the corner and go behind this wall at the garbage can and get on one of these mattresses. That ain't finna happen. So I go over there. I say, Toya, what you doing? Dang it, I said her name. My bad. I got to keep it in here now, so I ain't finna redo this video. My bad. I said, man, what you doing? I said, what you doing with what you doing with that black old dude? I said that only to make him mad. You know what I'm saying? What you doing with that black old dude, man? And she was like, all right, so, but he was so swift that he ain't even get mad. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, what other? I said, man, don't give me no doubt. I said, man, you so black. I said, you so black, man. You cut the lights off and can't see you. He laughed. You know what I'm saying? He like, Jit, tell me another joke. I said, yeah, your mama so fat. Your mama so fat she jumped up in the air and got stuck. He laughed, ha 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 ha. Yeah, tell me another one, Jit. Oh, your mama so fat she gotta wear a VCR for a beeper. I just showed my age. You know, that was in the 80s. You know, y'all just don't know about no VCR or whatever. But anyway, you know, he won me over, man. The nigga was swift. Young nigga, he was swift. He like, bro, so after that, you know, I kind of calmed down a little bit, but I don't remember the rest of the conversation. I do particularly remember that because that was, you know, it was a life-changing moment for me. You know what I'm saying? So, so he say, so anyway, I walk off, but I didn't go too far. You know, I let them have their little privacy or whatever. I walk off, I ain't go that far away. I just kept throwing the ball in the air, watching them, because I'm making sure that they are not going to be alone, you know, at no point in time. So while I'm walking around, I end up finding a piece of crack on the ground in a little bag. Cause back then they used to put each individual crack in a little bag, in the small bags, little jury bags, right? And so I found one. I had been finding them before that. You know, they was all over. And the next hallway from where I lived at was one of the main dope holes around there. So I found them all the time. But I just didn't know what they was. I knew it was something I wasn't supposed to have or something bad, but I didn't know what it was until they started that death program around there. Because we had a police subdivision in the front of the apartment complex. So on the weekends, they had a death program. You know, we project babies, so they giving out cookies and juice. You know, we don't care. You know, we was trained around there, not like police, but they giving out cookies and juice. We going to get them cookies and juice. Then jit, you going to get stickers, all that good stuff. So we go up there, you know, and it's that Say No to Drugs movement, Ronald Reagan, you know, all of that, Nancy Reagan, and they saying they taught us about it. So now I can identify what it is. I knew exactly what it was this time when I found it. So when I found it, I run over there to Toya. I said the name again, so it's just already over. So I run over there. I say, look what I found. So the dude, Black, his name was Black, actually, what they called him Black. I don't remember what his real name was. So he said, he was like, I said, no, yeah, I told Toya, I said, man, I'm finna take this over. I'm finna take this up to the police. I said, I'm gonna take this to the police. He was like, man, I'm finna go that way anyway. He's like, man, get it to me, I'll take it up there. I'm like, nah, man, I'm trying to get my sticker. I want to get my sticker, you know. So he say, he go in his pocket, pull out $1, and he was like, I'll give you this for it. And you all know, we already know $1 way better than the sticker. You know what I'm saying? We like them stickers now, but it's way better. So I can go buy some stickers, some candy, juice. You know, at that time, cookies was a penny. You know what I'm saying? Flips was like 25 cents. You know, and all that good stuff. You know, get some snaps, all that with that little $1. So I take my $1. I'm like, yeah. So he tell me, he say, man, bro, he like, every time you find one of these, bring it to me, and I'll give you $1. Oh, he messed up now, because I always was a hustler. Saying from day one. So I say, huh? I say, every time I bring one of these, because I find them all the time. I'm like, you'll give me $1? He like, yeah. So I'm like, all right. And, you know, I go on a mission now. All day long I'm trying to find these little crack rocks in these little bags. I even employed my cousin and my brothers and my homies. You know what I'm saying? I tell them, man, every time y'all find one, I'll give you $25. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I got everybody on the hunt. You know, so for a couple of days we was just on the hunt, but you know how we kids, so everybody forget about it, but they still run across it, so they bring it to me. I'm hunting every day though. So, you know, when I couldn't find Black, I buried it in the ground. You know what I'm saying? I buried it in the ground, put a little stick over the bottom top or something so I could find it. And then whenever I do run into him, I dig it back up, get it to him, get my money. All right, so one day, I'm doing the same thing, throwing the ball in the air. Just came out the house. Like I told you, the hallway that was in the same building, the next hallway over, was a big dope hole. So I guess the police had them raided at the time, cause as I'm walking by, dude run through the hallway, but he run straight to the next building like he going to the back where the lake at. You know what I'm saying? He run straight through. When he run through, right after he done made it through the other building though, the police come. He come out. So when the police come out, the police looking at me, but old Lane say this part. When the man came out of the hallway, he reached in his pants and threw a big sack like my weight, but it hit the wall and bounced off. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, you know, kind of behind me, but you know, it was like right where I was at. So when the police run, when he come out, he look at me, you know, I point the opposite direction, you know, because he's looking at me like he want me to let him know where the dude went. And you know, we wasn't raised to do that at times. So I pointed towards the laundromat. You know what I'm saying? I pointed to the laundry. I pointed that way. Police take off and go that way. He take off and go that way. When I seen him bust that corner, I grabbed that sack and slid. I go behind the garbage can, the same walls I was talking about I ain't want my cousin to go behind. I go behind the wall. I check it out. It was one of them, you know, now I look back at it, I know what it is at the time. You know, with one of them quarter-pound Ziploc bags. Talking about like this here. full of rocks. I don't even know how many of them. It was a lot of them. To a whole lot. So only thing I'm thinking of was I'm rich. I'm finna be rich. I always wanted to have that knot that I seen them boys with. Them boys be having a big old knot. So I'm like, well, I'm finna be rich. I thought they was rich because they had that knot in their hand. So that knot of money. You know what I'm saying? So I said, well, I'm finna be rich. I'm finna be rich. Black finna give me a lot of dollars for this. He's finna give me a lot of dollars. So man, I couldn't find Black about 2-3 days, man. I got the jump period. I'm on edge, man. I'm on edge. I'm thinking every damn thing I go to sleep, I'm thinking somebody stealing it. I don't know what's gonna happen. So anyway, I find him running the Black, right? I get it to him. Something told me, man. I went behind the garbage can to go get it. He's standing in my hallway. I went to go get it. Something told me, do not give him all of these at one time. Like something told me as a kid, man. I knew that it was the wrong thing to do. I said, man, don't give them all to him at one time. But I'm so thirsty too. I'm so thirsty for this night. So thirsty to be rich. I'm like, man, forget it. I'm just finna get it to him. He gonna give me the money. He always give me the money. I go around to him. I show him the set. I seen his eyes light up. He tried to hide it though, you know. But I seen his eyes light up. So he give me some money. But this time, now, cause there's so many of them, he give me some 20s, you know, 10, 5, 1s, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But at the time, I don't understand how much these 20s is, you know, and all I know is this not a knot. And I know whatever he had gave me, I don't remember the exact amount at this time, but I do know that it was not worth what I had gave him at all. So, you know, he kept reaching in his pocket, gave me a couple more dollars or whatever, but it wasn't what it was. And I made it clear to him that wasn't what it was. So he was like, all right, bro, I'm gonna give you some more I'm gonna give you some more money when I see it. He was like, man, right now I ain't got it on me. I'm gonna get it to you. You know, I'm gonna bring you some more money tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, I'm gonna come back and check on you and bring some more money. I promise to you. So, you know, I ain't had no choice but to believe him, you know, because I'm thirsty, but I really didn't believe him. So anyway, I think it might have been, I don't remember if it was like 2-3 days later or either the next day. I can't remember, you know, but I know that it was it was shortly after, you know, it probably might have been about 3 days or something like that, you know, that me and my cousin, well, I'm talking about my other cousin, her older sister, my auntie, their mom, tell us to go to the store. It was at night, you know, and because I'm the oldest boy in the house, even though they way older than me and I'm young, you know, my auntie wanted me to accompany them to the store, to Mr. Lee's, you know, and so she gave my cousin them a list of stuff for us to get from the store. And so we went up to the store, gave it to Mr. Lee. You know, he gave us all the stuff we need. I don't remember if it was a friend or what. I don't know what it was, but I know we went up there and got it. And on the way back, while we walking through, we almost had made it back. You know, so I think it was like in the second, between the second and the third driveway. You know what I'm saying? And well, before while we was walking in it, that's where we seen him at anyway. We might have been in the second one, and then next thing you know, we hear, doof, doof. You know, okay, we run, end up splitting up a little bit. I end up, you know what I'm saying, running in the Black on the ground. I'm talking about bleeding out of his eye, you know, blood on his shirt and all that kind of stuff like that. You know, I hadn't seen, you know, somebody die and all that stuff like that before. But that right there, I seen somebody get stabbed up in a way, you know what I'm saying, who I found out that had died and all that. But this right here, you know, was the first time I seen this, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh man, you know, when I'm a kid at the time, whatever, I take off. Again, you know, we go back to the hive. You know, I think me and Toya end up getting out. I don't know if Christy came. Something happened. I don't remember what happened. I can't remember the rest of it. But only thing, you know, God bless the dead. God bless the dead. You know, and that's why I say, I look back at it, I know I was a messed up individual. Because the only thing that I can think about, I wasn't thinking about this man's life at the time, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking about, I ain't never finna get my money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never have this night. That's a problem. I'm thinking like that as a kid. You know what I'm saying? That's a problem, man. We gotta change our ways. Well, I don't know about y'all. Y'all might already be good people. I'm trying to change. You know? But you know, that's confession. You know what I'm saying? Of a G. You know, 'cause that's what it really should be called, confessions of a G, because G mean a whole lot of things. You know what I'm saying? G mean a whole lot of things. You know, not just a gangster. You know, but like I said, I don't redefined it anyway. You know, it's be a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? It's the gangster. G is a god. You know, I'm anyone though. You know, whatever. But I'll holler at y'all next time.